Oi pessoal, aqui é Mariana Mortani do Magia Literária e eu estou muito feliz em vir gravar o vídeo de hoje. Não sou eu que vou falar com vocês na maior parte desse vídeo, será a maravilhosa autora Audrey Carlan, da série A Garota do Calendário e agora da série Trinity, Trindade, que começou a ser lançada recentemente aqui no Brasil pela Verus Editora com o livro Corpo. Como eu falei pra vocês durante a resenha do livro, a Verus me convidou pra apresentar um encontro de fãs dessa autora aqui no Rio de Janeiro, o que foi muito legal, foi muito especial, porque a Audrey foi uma autora que abriu as portas de um novo gênero para mim e também foi a primeira autora estrangeira que eu entrevistei pessoalmente. Faz mais de um ano que essa entrevista aconteceu, vocês podem conferir aqui no canal ou aqui no card que eu vou deixar pra vocês. Mas antes, confiram esse vídeo da Audrey. Eu convidei a gravar um vídeo para conversar com o pessoal que estaria lá presente no evento, porque afinal ela não estaria presente, mas nós estaríamos falando sobre seus livros e seria muito legal ter um vídeo especial dela falando com o pessoal, para o pessoal ficar ainda mais interessado e quem sabe abrir espaço para que a gente conversasse ainda mais sobre as coisas que ela iria mencionar. Deu muito certo, foi muito legal, o pessoal gostou, a interação do pessoal que estava no evento foi muito bacana, então muito obrigada a vocês que estiveram lá presentes. Nós tivemos sorteios, tivemos os brindes, tivemos brigadeiro, porque minha mãe arrasou, minha mãe arrasou. Minha mãe arrasa sempre, mas dessa vez ela se superou, viu? Que além do brigadeiro, que já tava maravilhoso, a decoração ficou o máximo. Ela comprou forminha com flores, porque as capas dos livros dessa série tem flor. Ela comprou flores diferentes com as cores da capa de corpo, que era o tema do evento. Então foi arraso, mãe, muito obrigada. Agora vocês vão conferir um pouquinho do que a Audrey falou no vídeo. Ela faz uma relação aí entre a Mia de A Garota do Calendário e a Jillian de Corpo. Temos uma personagem em Corpo que nós iremos reencontrar, porque ela fez parte de A Garota do Calendário. Ela fala por que essa série é tão especial pra ela, qual é o livro favorito. E tenho certeza, vai deixar vocês muito curiosos a respeito dessa história, dessa série, que é muito envolvente, muito sensual e muito reflexiva.
Hola! Hi everyone! I'm so excited to be coming to you on a unique presentation for Mariana's event there in Rio. I can't wait to come back and see all you guys and, you know, spend time with Brazil and the Christ. You know, I love the Christ. But I'm coming to you today to talk about my book Body, which in your language, in Portuguese, is corpo, I believe. And I'm really excited that Verus has purchased the Trinity series and that they are releasing it. I couldn't be happier to share Jillian and Chase with you guys and Jillian's soul sisters, Maria, Bree, and Kathleen. It is a series that is full of love and life and friendship, as well as hardship and grief and trauma and tragedy. It's definitely one of the most serious series that I've written. It's suspenseful and erotic, and I think that you guys are gonna love it. I really do. It's wicked hot, as well as it has funny moments, and it's cool when it comes down to Jillian and how she interacts with her best friends, which she calls soul sisters. I think that women and men everywhere have those soul type relationships that aren't just soul mates. They're soul sisters or soul brothers. And I hope that you'll be able to connect with Gigi and her three soul sisters the way that I have. Mariana has asked me some questions to answer for you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do those as well. The first question she asks is, as we can read on the synopsis, Jillian went through a lot in the past, just like what happened to Mia. Do they have a lot in common? No, they're very different. Not only is Jillian a redhead who is also a domestic abuse victim, she is she's a little more sweet, you know, quiet in a way, and her best friends bring out her feisty side, and Chase, of course, brings out her feisty side, and he is a billionaire who immediately falls for her and chases after her. He's never wanted anything that he couldn't have in the past, and when it comes to Jillian, he's not going to stop. So their love story is very, you know, up and down and crazy, so I hope that you connect with that. But no, they're not similar at all. Mia's far more strong in a way that she's, you know, rugged. She's almost a little bit more Maria. Her character would probably be a little bit more like Mia, which is Jillian's soul sister. You'll learn more about Maria in the spin-off books. So Let's see what number 2 question is. On Calendar Girl, Mia had a beautiful relationship with her best friend and her sister. Now you present a group of friends that seem to be really close and special. Is it important for you to present strong women with different personalities in your books? Yes, Mariana and everyone in Brazil, it's absolutely very important for me. My soul sisters and my blood sisters. I have 3 soul sisters and I have 3 actual blood sisters. So I have a lot of sisters in my life. And those women are the most important things in my world, aside from my kids and my husband. So those relationships are uplifting and they keep me strong and a shoulder to cry on. And I think that women need those connections to their sisters, and whether it be friend or blood relation. And I like to present that in my stories. I think that it's very powerful and everybody needs a friend. And as long as you're willing to open yourself up and be vulnerable, you can have those relationships. And it's, be vulnerable to someone else, be vulnerable to yourself. Hopefully you'll find the right people that hold you and embrace you. So yes, it's important for me to have strong female relationships in my books, and I'm hoping you guys love it too. Third question. You once said body is unlike anything you've ever written. Why? Body, corpo, for you guys, it's hard to say because it's suspense. I've never written a suspense before, so there is a bad guy. And throughout the series, you're going to hear from not only Jillian's point of view, you will hear Mind, this book too, We'll hear from the stalker's perspective and Jillian, so you're going to get both. And in book 3, Soul, you are going to get Chase's perspective, Jillian's, and the stalker. So it's pretty intense and it's deep. I think it's a little bit darker than what I normally write. It's far darker than what you have read in Calendar Girl. And I think that's one of the things that you're going to find most exciting and different. There's a lot of suspense, a lot of eroticism. They get it on. And then there's the friendship angle. So she has a really deep relationship with her soul sisters, and I think that reads out on the page, and I hope that you connect with that. It's definitely different, and it's about a domestic abuse survivor, not a victim. There are flashbacks of her abuse, so be prepared if that is something you can't read. I'm sorry, I would skim over those sections, but I think I did it tastefully, so hopefully you connect with it. The 2 spin-off books, which is why the Trinity, meaning trilogy, 3, became 5, is because in the trilogy, Maria and Kathleen did not get their happily ever after. Bree does, so she doesn't need a book. However, Maria didn't, and neither did Kathleen, and you'll understand why once you've read the 3 books. 4th book in the series, it's called Life. That is Maria's tale, and that goes through her journey. And then in 5th book that I just finished and we just released in the States is called Fate. And Fate is Kathleen's story, and I think it's the best book I've ever read. Written. By far, I dug deep for that book, and Kathleen has a situation where she gets burned physically and scarred inside and out, and I had to deal with her pain over that and her pain of pushing away arson. So look into the series. I hope you'll love it. I hope you'll give it a chance and that it becomes one of your favorites, because it's definitely a favorite of mine. Thank you for reading Calendar Girl. Thank you for reading Body and for coming to this special event with Mariana. I love you all. Obrigada. That's one of my words. And I think it's not Bezos, it's Beijos, I think. It's Beijos. So goodbye, thank you guys, and I hope to see you very soon in Brazil, maybe early next year. Stay tuned. Bye.
Então eu espero que vocês tenham gostado de conferir um pouquinho as palavras da Audrey. Muito obrigada, Audrey, por estar aqui presente mais uma vez no canal. Obrigada, Verus, pelo convite. Obrigada a todo mundo que estava presente. Obrigada minha mãe e minha avó por toda a ajuda no evento. E obrigada a vocês por conferirem o vídeo. Espero que tenham gostado. E se vocês gostaram, não esqueçam do like. E se você é novo por aqui, se inscreva no canal para conferir todos os próximos vídeos. Um beijo e até o próximo vídeo.